And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
Just about set to go. And on the hill, Hunter Brown. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. In there at the knees. And we're underway.
First pitch, 760.
Strike two.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's the ball.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Ball.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
2-2 now. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. To the right side. Hoskins takes it to the bag. One up, one down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
That's in there. Now 1-2. You know, you translate on base percentage. It's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
2 outs. Base is empty. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one's in there, 0-1. And ball one.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the Show Bay Area. Welcome back. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Cooper. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
And let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
Out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And you connect and it jumps off your bat like that. You're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now batting Mitch Haniger. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
1-1.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Pitchers and catchers have a unique bond in general, but Gallen and Carson Kelly actually lived together for a while when they played at AAA. Technically, it was Kelly's the throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
All set for the start of the inning, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
George Springer.
Here comes a pitch. And that one is inside.
1-0.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Swing and a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Springer on the run. On the ground. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 out in second.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Base hit center field. Springer around third. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Gabriel Moreno in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And a foul ball. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Cooper stands at first with 1 out. And it's filled up.
Full count.
Now a fly ball to right center. Touches down. That's a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
A couple of singles back to back. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That's to third. Nunez over to second, and that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second, and digging in for San Francisco, Hunter Renfroe. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive caught.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
Stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Misses off the plate, and the count even 1-1. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed.
Well, they are going to challenge the call. And so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins, 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, we got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
Oh, 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And now 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey. That one missed. Next offering misses. Ball 2. And that one wrapped foul. And a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Luciano. Turns it, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Josh Rojas, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Rojas goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 2-1. That one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the righty deals. Ground ball, could be two. There's one. And they bounce into two already. This one ends the third. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Oracle Park, and now it's Nunez.
The third baseman, Joe.
And the pitch.
Nunez.
This one in the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. Now Marco Luciano. Grounded out his first time up. Line drive, base hit.
The batter, number 6.
Now it's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. Flied out his first time.
Schmidt.
Line drive. And a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield. But another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
One down. Shohei Ohtani, the next Giant to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I think ultimately get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. One runs in. The second run scores. It's 2-1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One down, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Gallen checks on the runner. Ohtani back in. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Gallen picks over, and he dives back in safely. The 0-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. McCarthy flashes the leather on the running catch. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. But 2 runs. Back here at the ballpark, here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And here it comes. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches. They're chasing with those locations, and that's been true again today.
0-2 now. Good eye right there.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a pitch. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out. Here's George Springer. Ripped on a line. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads